Um, looking for something to put it, but it's fine. I don't. Oh, enjoy your noodles. What is Zamala?
Zamala means what happened.
Oh, my phone fell. Okay, guys, I'll put my phone here. The reason why, uh, the reason why sometimes I record this is because I want to check. Oh, I see the reason why the phone falls because of the bottles does this. Only me. No, nobody is allowed to appear. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's what?
I said you are very nice. You allow me to eat noodles in your class.
Your teachers don't allow you?
Maybe.
All right. Okay, cool. Good morning.
Good morning.
Best friends and foes and classmates and colleagues. My name is Cleo Bonny, and I am your friend, not English teacher, a friend who is trying to get you guys to speak English by getting us to talk and to speak. You have your teachers that come here and they teach you, they present their things there. I just want to be your friend so that you can get used to me and you can get used to the language that you guys have paid, your parents have paid to be here. So, I want you guys today to just introduce yourself. After introducing yourself, you can just say, hello, my name is Lois. I am a student here, and I want you guys to talk about global issues. Global issues.
Okay.
You know what a global issues? I'm sure you know. You can explain to them. You know global issues? International issues? International issues. Explain to them.
是一个全球问题。
英讲的吗？全球问题。
Yeah, anything. But any global issues that you guys would like to discuss should be linked or connected to the subject that you want to study abroad. Okay? Study abroad. I'll give you an example. What do you want to study in university? What do you want to study? What do you want to study? What do you want to study?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you haven't decided. I've forgotten. What do you want to study? I know you told me. What program? This is grade 11? You you should have passed by now. You should have passed. Thinking about what you want to study. You can't think when you're in grade 12 that okay, now this is what I want to study. Okay, what's your favorite subject? Maybe your favorite. Let's go this way. What's your favorite subject? What? All right, let me just go straight to a person who will give me time. Okay, what do you want to study? Which country you want to go to?
Like business or economics.
Business and economics. Okay, can be, of course, if you study business, you're going to study economics. Economics, you study maybe business thing. Okay, interesting. So, for example, who do you know? You have a book here for economics or business? And economics, right?
Yeah, I have accounting.
Textbook, accounting.
Yeah.
Okay, please bring it. I just want to show you something that you guys can do. Yeah, so this is what you're gonna do. PSN Excel International. Okay, cool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, hello guys, good morning. My name is Cleo Bonny. I am your English teacher. And today I'm going to discuss and or talk about accounting. And we're going to talk about international accounting. The world, not the global issues, has problems, and we have a problems, and many people, many businesses, many governments cannot understand the balance sheet, you know. So accounting is so important because it keeps the government in check. It keeps the business in check. It keeps your pocket in check, you know. So you talk about all this. So the book that I'm going to do a reference on today is called it says published by Pearson. It's accounting book, student book one. It was written by John Bellwood, and it was published in 2019. So I'm going to discuss about this. And then you can just talk any cases that the cases of what? Of accounting, double entry, all those things. You know, you can just talk about all the things that you know about accounting. That's all. Simple. When you finish, then you do your own assessment to say, I spoke about accounting, and by the book written by Bellwood. It was published in 2019. It's a accounting book. And here I discussed about the problems of many countries that are poor because they don't know how to do their own balances in check, to keep their balances in check, you know. And you talk about what you know, then you say thank you very much. Simple. We're done for today, you see. So that's what you're gonna do. So everybody, you pick up your favorite subject book that you have. You can pick up the subject book that you have. You don't need to read much. You know already what's in there. But then you connect. You connect to what it's in your accounting book. You connect it with what is the problem in the world, the global issues. We are here on planet Earth to solve problems. Some of the problems are not easily solved. Sometimes you try to solve a problem, but you make a mistake. Okay? All right? It does not mean that each moment, each time you try to solve a problem, you're going to find a solution. No. Sometimes you try to solve the problems, but you make a mistake along the way. You find that your idea of solving problems didn't work. Okay? It's the same thing as accounting. So let's do this again. All right? Listen. Hello, guys. My name is Cleo Bonny. I am your teacher. I am your friend. You can say I am a student. Okay? I am your friend who's trying to help get you guys to be exposed to English, and as a result, we can do well. Today, I'm going to discuss about accounting, and this is a reference to the book written by Bellwood, published in 2019, and this book talks more about accounting. So I'm going to lay the foundation here. The world is facing many financial problems. Okay? This, pertaining to businesses, governments, people cannot be able to save their money. They are spending too much money in the world, instead of saving money, and instead of putting their money where they can start a business. Even the students themselves, when their parents gives them 1,000 RMB, what do? They spend it on phones, tablets, they spend it on food. So many people love what they put into their stomach than what they put into their head, then you connected that to business, governments, and the world, all those things of the accounting and financial problems and financial statements or bank statements or anything, balance sheets, anything that auditing, people don't audit their money, governments don't audit their money. I'm talking about not the Chinese government, but I'm talking about governments as a whole. So the world has a problems. Why do we have many countries that are poor and we have only a few countries that are rich, are wealthy? Why do we have you as an accountant, future accountant, that is studying accounting, you should solve these global issues. Why do we have a people that are poor living in the rural areas, in the villages, and then we have a people living in a big, nice, good-looking house, luxury cars, nice clothes, iPhones, nice tablets, computers, gadgets. Life is so good. You can be able to go to international school and international departments, but others are going to the public school. This is the economic problems, accounting problems. Guys, thank you very much for listening to me and going over this. I discussed about balance sheet, I discussed about government, I discussed about this, and thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you. That's it. That's all you have to do. But make sure you mention the author of the book, the writer, the year, and when the book was published, and the person, as I said, the person who wrote the book. That is a major problem that you have. You are here to solve a problems. You're not here to just eat, consume what others have invented. If you are using an iPhone, why can't you make another phone? You don't need to wait up until you go to the grade 12. You don't need to wait up until you go to university. You don't need to wait up until you get a job. You don't need to wait up until you get married. You can start right now to solve the world problems. So, get your textbook. You're going to go first.
Now?
Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Bill, and I'm going to talk about accounting today.
Okay, who are you? A student, worker, teacher?
I'm a student.
Okay, start off again. Hello, guys.
Hello guys, my name is Bill. I'm a student which is studying accounting. So today I'm talking accounting. So this book is written by John Bill Wood, which is published by 2019.
Published by which company? Pearson?
Yeah, Pearson in 2019. The book has taught us like how to record your spending in your daily life, and I think accounting is very important in the world. It's a key connecting like people to the government, like the future accountant are willing to help people to like help you how to like pay the taxes to the government. And
do you think it's important for people to pay tax? And how does a tax help people or the population in the country? Or any country, not only China, but any country in the world? And why do you think in many countries that don't pay tax, those countries are very poor?
I think paying taxes to the government is very important to a country. Like the country uses these taxes to like improve the like environment and equipment for the society. Like those countries that people don't pay taxes, they're like such poor.
And remember, is it possible to pay a tax if the government does not create jobs for the majority of unemployed people? Is it possible? Is it possible for the population to pay tax if they are unemployed? And majority of those people in those poor countries cannot find jobs because the government does not create jobs. So what is the connection between creating jobs and accounting and paying tax?
I think that's impossible that unemployed people to pay taxes to the government. Yeah, I think there is a connection, like like government give
Creating
these jobs to the
Ye-
people, so people paying back taxes back to the government. I think there's a connection there.
Yeah, there's a connection.
Yeah.
But for the government to create jobs, do you think for the government to create jobs, you need to have stimulation of the businesses in the country? So so what is the connection of government stimulating, trying to get investors within the country, but also from outside with accounting? Because for somebody to be employed, you gotta bring investors from different people from different countries. You know, I get people here in China. I meet them, business people. They want to invest in some countries, in South America, in Africa, in countries. They want to invest, but they don't know how. They are not educated on how do you get to countries like South Africa, Kenya, Zambia? How do I get there? Because they don't speak English, right? But they have millions. So how do we get, the government does not also know how to get the Chinese business people to go and invest in those countries. How do we solve that problem? How do we educate the government to understand that they can come to China? Because most of the problems that they speak to the government of China, we need people to invest. And the government of China, it will take only those people they know. They will not know a person in South Sudan who's mining oil. You know, they're rigging oil. You know that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, in South Sudan, many people are rigging oil here. Okay? Those people, they want to go and invest outside also. Not only oil, they want to invest in mining, like of gold, diamonds, but they don't know which country has that. So the government, those poor countries, they also don't know. How do we educate them? How do we solve these problems? Because remember, if the Chinese business people invest in poor countries, Bhutan, other countries, India, wherever they go and invest, China will still get money, remember? Because those Chinese people will make money in those countries, right? Billions. And that money will come back to here. And meantime, local people will be employed in those countries. We're not just taking the money and bringing it to China, but we're also employing people in those countries, right? And we're giving them jobs so that they can pay tax. And if they pay tax, there'll be services. Government will be able to give what? Services from the tax-paying systems. And I think to add to what you said, I think the government of those countries do not know how to set the systems on how people can pay tax. They don't know. You know, in my country, even if you buy the smallest thing, a button, you pay tax. Okay, government doesn't now come to you. Okay, pay tax. But the machine, once they scan, okay, the machine goes there. Already the tax has been deducted.
Yeah.
So everything you buy in South Africa, everything you do, food, whatever, you're paying tax without knowing that you're paying tax. But I've seen in many countries, people don't pay tax. They don't have the systems, like the internet systems, that, they don't have that. So how do we solve the problem? So we also have system problems. So what else do you think, why those countries are poor? And how do we connect them with China? Because China needs them, and China needs them, and they need China. I mean, I'm telling you the honest. Americans will just take everything, yeah? They just come and take your gold. No, seriously. They'll take your gold, diamonds, they'll take it. China will invest there. Sorry to say this. But China does. So how do we solve the problem?
Like some governments, like, they are not doing like good. Like they are doing a wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some countries, like even you go shopping, just buy one stuff, you still pay taxes.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Yeah.
You see?
But in China, you don't have to pay that.
Yeah.
Like the government need to figure out the right way to, like the right system for paying taxes.
Paying tax. So what is the connection between corruption and accounting? What is the connection between accounting and corruption? in the world. Not in China, but in many other poor countries. Because the money goes to the wrong pockets.
Yeah.
It falls into the wrong
连
hands.
再不熟的
The
口
money
号
that was involved, that was made for the people.
我操，我他妈还被念的这么害怕。
Okay, wait, hold on. Like, okay. Do you know the the bad things about
Yeah.
corruption, right?
Yeah.
What it can do, how it can destroy a country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some money like go into the wrong pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the country need like a part of police force to like, I don't know how to call it, but they
Anti-corruption.
Yeah, yeah.
Anti-corruption bureau.
they arrest the people who take country's money in their own pocket.
True.
Yeah.
True. Very good. So you can say thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, clap hands for him. All right, that's enough. That's enough. All right, Louis goes next.
No, I want to go to the third. Claire wants to
Third.
go to the third.
No, guys, let's do this. Let's do this. Last time I just said him, I just said you, Bill, and Bill just did it quickly. Okay. So if I call your name, don't give it to another person because I know the reason why I'm doing this. If you do it, Louis, others will be inspired to do it. Yes, please do it, Louis. So that others can be inspired. If Bill does it, if you do it, and the others do it, Claire will do it, he will do it also. He will do it and he will do it. Yes.
没有，我只是哇。
So you say, hello guys, my name is Louis, I'm a student, yes, the book, the publisher.
是哇，
不是你刚才提
啊，Cleo
长吗？
长腿哇到这儿的，我都不用穿秋裤了。
那不黑丝儿吗？
不是，
不是黑丝，是
Okay, can she time?
正常你看看，
又毛病。
看一眼。
啊！
Okay, can she start please, Claire? Claire? I'm begging you.
流氓。
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool, begin.
这到夏天还了得。
让你开始。
Hello guys, my name is Louis and I'm a student. 板面真叫好。
Okay, Claire, take your sit aside, please. Because she needs to do this, and you are disturbing her, please. I'm begging you. Okay, I'm begging you. Put your chair at that side, please. Plus, I don't want you to appear here. That's why Okay, cool. Go ahead, stop.
Hello guys, my name is Louis and I'm a student. I want to introduce the subject is chemistry.
Chemistry, yeah.
And this is my chemistry book. The writer is Jason David.
Let me see. Let me help you. Where's the writer? Jason? Is it Cliff? Cliff Cattis. And Jason Margaratoria.
Jason 不是
Yeah. Just say its first one is okay. Cliff Cattis.
Jason David. And this chemistry is about.
Which year was the book published? You can also ask questions. You can help me.
It's published by terrorism. 我也知不知道从哪儿生产的呀。
从你家生
I
产
don't
的。
know.
Oh, inside. Open inside. Open. Okay, help her to find. Bill?
你先说一个2000
Yeah, open there. You see. Yeah, go inside.
2029.
啊，
2029.
Wow.
We're
Made-
moving.
Made in the future.
Yeah, I do. For the future people, not for her.
2000 years, yes. And this book is about 8 topics.
Wow. That's nice. That's nice.
Each topic has different.
Subtopic.
Yes, and
Okay,
the chemistry book is.
you can tell us those 8 topics. They're easy. You
Oh,
can.
okay.
Yeah, you can read them
Oh.
so that others can also listen.
这谁的呀？
Yeah, Claire, we are in progress. We're in progress.
The first topic is it has 8 topics, and the top 1, 2, 4, 5 is very important about these books. And the topics 1 is about formula equations and amount of substance.
Okay.
And it has 4 small chapters. And the top 2 is about atomic structure and the practical table. And it has 2 chapters. And the topic 3 is about bonding and structure. And the topic 4 is about introductory organic chemistry and elements. And I think the topic 4 is very difficult than topic 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Choose a topic that you know it can connect with the world, like, yeah. Any topic from those 8 topics. The one you are able to talk about. The easy one for you.
然后选一个。
Yeah, choose. You can't talk all the topics today. Only one.
问你觉得能和世界有关系的？
Topic
Easy one.
maybe is topic 2. 世界有啥关系？
What, topic 2 is what? Bonding structure.
Yeah.
这行。
No. It's atomic structure.
Atomic structure.
50。
Now you can talk about atomic structure. It's okay.
I don't know how to say.
Okay, choose the one you know. Okay. Okay, just tell us more what you know about chemistry. That's all. It doesn't matter about topics anymore. You can just talk about what you know about chemistry and how it can connect to the world. Yeah.
Chemistry can connect with the world, and it can help us in our daily life. Maybe we can do some labs and some in chemistry maybe is drugs, and we don't eat or don't touch and don't smell. We use when we use materials we don't contact them directly. We need to use some tools to them.
To hold.
Yeah.
Bill, you can also ask questions there concerning the world and with all that. So what is bonding?
Bonding is
Yeah, bonding structure. Yeah, what are they talking about?
is one atom with one element contact with another element. Some chemistry 实验的说呀 labs.
So what is atom structure?
Explain.
Yeah. Okay, let's say, for example, the world didn't have chemistry. What would happen? You know?
Yeah.
In those countries that do not put much effort in chemistry, obviously, people that works in that, chemistry laboratories, they are mixing up a lot of things, right? We don't know, but they're mixing up a lot of things. Simple things like even juice. Simple things like chemicals. Cleaning materials.
And
So you can talk about that this would help a lot. Why we have countries that cannot deal with the, dumping places, smelling places, they don't have cleaning materials. You connect all that, some of the things that helps the spaceship, cleaning, whatever, it's chemistry that's there in one of the spaceships,
and chemistry has many metals and there has their
Yeah.
own colors. Like sodium is yellow and magnesium has no color. And
Exactly.
calculum is brick red and so much and so on. And so chemistry has different experiments. 实验咋说 experiments. Like
So if you don't have experiment, what you call intelligent experiment laboratories in the world, your country will not go far. Definitely, yeah. So connect. Try explain that to her.
他说就是没有一些什么生物实验这个那个的，就什么国家就是不会进步什么的，你就跟一些联系起来，你比如说药啊什么之类的，这个那个。
if don't have
Yeah.
chemistry experiments like medicines or some
There you go.
word experience,
Your country will will have many diseases,
will be not
and the skilled people who have national skills, they will die, and your country will remain without skills. That's the connection of the global issues. So we're going back to the same problem that we have. Why do we have many countries that are poor? Is because they don't have intelligent what you call chemistry laboratories, and they don't have systems in that, So they need medicine from China. They need medicine from America. They need medicine when they can have their own medicine in their own country. So they don't have these laboratories to experiment more, because we don't know why. They depend on other poor countries. So that is a global issue. Why when there's a disease, I'll give you an example. Countries that has got mosquitoes. You go to, I'm telling you, yeah, mosquitoes. Like, I wonder why the mosquito bites you and then you get sick from a malaria, right? But if you go to certain countries, I will not mention which country. Those countries have got systems where they catch mosquitoes, right? They catch them, then they put them in the laboratory, then they put, I don't know, the stuff they do, all right? Then they take those mosquitoes, incubate them, and put them that, thing. Then they take those mosquitoes and they throw them in every part of their country, around the border, so that those mosquitoes will make love to other mosquitoes. Then those mosquitoes, if they bite you, no malaria. They do this every maybe 4 years or 3 years. So you see, that's why you see China does not have malaria, because every year they're working. These people are very important. Without those people working in a laboratory, this country will have mosquitoes, and those mosquitoes will bite people, and people will get sick from malaria, and the people that will die will be the people with national and international and global skills. And if somebody who has the skills, who knows how to use computer, dies, then we don't have anybody to operate with a computer. We don't have a computer operator. You get what I mean? Then somebody just killed somebody.
yeah.
So if we get laboratories all over those countries, then you won't have malaria. You won't have many diseases. You will have a business as well. People are creating like a juice, the juice is some of it. It's not a real apple apple juice. It's not. It's just they sit there in the laboratory. They mix things and it smells like apple. And it tastes like an apple, but it's not. The medicine that you talked about, different. Not only medicine, vitamins. Sometimes we don't have vitamins in our body.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Guys, clap hands for Luz explaining all that. Claire, you wanna go first? Claire, let's go. Okay, a girl. Now it's a boy. It was a boy, a girl, then it's a boy. You wanna go first? Okay. Okay, ask him. Sorry. Ask. Hello. Yeah, it's your turn. Get the book. Or you can discuss without a book, right? Guys, has he been sleeping the whole time? It means he has missed everything. Were you listening? Were you listening? Do you know what we are doing in this class? Or you have been sleeping? Yeah, you've been sleeping. Okay, okay, so you don't know what we were talking. Okay, go, Claire, you have a mouth? Get your book. Let's go.
No.
No, but you're talking. It means you've got something to say. Okay, go.
I need to repeat.
Okay. Hey, can you explain to him? Can you explain to him? Just get a book and discuss anything
说
there.
让你拿本书，然后讨论一下这本书上的东西，可能联系到一些世界问题。
哇哦。
Claire, where's your book?
你不介绍数学吗？
Mechanics 2, right? So you connect your mechanics to solve the global issues, the world problems, the international problems using your mechanics 1. So you can just say, hello guys, my name is, I am a student. Today I'll talk about mechanics 1, about this, and how we can, what is the problem with the world that does not understand mechanics
建筑
1.
联系在一起。
Then thank you, then you're done.
Hello everybody, my name is Felix, I'm a student. Today I will show you mechanics 1.
Good.
It shows me
别点细好。
Who wrote that book? That mechanics 1, who wrote the book? The author. Okay, it's fine, you can go ahead.
Hi Bonnie, I miss you.
You miss me?
Yes.
The class is missing you too. Okay, go on.
哇，波恩会牛了。吃不吃？哇塞，好热。
Felix, I'm listening to you. What are you learning about mechanics? Go on.
套的人怎么我懂了？
这娃娃说，
完全。
还没一样。
Okay, your friend, can you help him? Mechanics.
6圈呢，老师说。
看着好。
别弄死了，这是
杠杆的那些。杠杆的杠杆。
猫咪。
天空比我不会说，因为杠杆咋说你应该说。
杠杆咋说呀？
知道。
这介绍给大家讲。
这个是干啥呀？这个
都是介绍一本
相互
书。
碰撞。
讲你妈。
Yeah, just a little bit.
培养世界问题。
哭了。
你挑点简单讲的东西。
你可以整高数。
我不是你随便你讲，对身体会有问题，随便讲一点，然后就联系到世界问题。比如说。
Can you just talk a little bit more about the mechanics meantime?
解释。
Yeah. Just take us through about mechanics. Okay, go on.
再说几分钟下来。
Friction. Friction is力。
什么力？哦。
Friction in the mechanics is what? Best friend. Help him. He's your best friend.
best friend. 共性的 friend.
可以，刚才总往下窜呢。
这壳里还有最后一个。
A power outside the same room.
The power of what?
A power offset moon.
Of sun. The sun.
Offset.
Set.
It means like for example, you pull up something, like the friction goes the opposite side.
Yeah. Okay, what's clap hands for him? He won't speak up there. Thank you. Right. Okay, how much time, Bill? How much time do we have? Because I'm exhausted. I'm tired already.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's better to be 2 minutes. Because Bill, thank you very much. Louis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Felix,
肯定教不下来呀。
Felix, thank you very much.
你交会作业了。
For those people who came in the last minute,
哎，对。
没块等你了，我得交啊，后果。
for the students, okay, Bill, what have you learned from this? What do you think this session was good or not good? Just tell me, what do you think? Do you think it's important in solving of the global issues? Why do you think this topic was good?
刘军吃不吃？
It has taught me
晚点吃不吃？刘军吃不吃？
like
在哪里有空？你吃？
the subject is not just for you to study. It's like tell you
连
like
头你吃不吃？
connect to some work
哪儿面？
issues.
我吃，
Like
拿来。
那我再吃一个。
make it useful to fix something.
Yeah, true. So for those ones who just came here, thank you very much, Bill. I really appreciate, and also Louis for talking. We had 3 people, Felix, Bill, and Louis, that actually talked about their subject. And some of you students, friends, were not in this class, and you just came. That's what we were discussing, connecting the subject that you learn in class, connecting it with the global issues. What is that? With the global issues, okay? With the international problems. We have a problems in the world. So that's what we discussed before you guys came. It was actually simple. Bill just said, hello guys, my name is Bill and I'm a student. Today I'm going to talk about accounting. And he made some references to the accounting that he was talking about from the book. All the time we need to know where we got our knowledge, okay? We need to acknowledge where we get our knowledge. If you get knowledge from Bill, you say, I got to know this from Bill. I got to know this from Claire. I got to know this from Felix. I got to know this from Louis and other people in this class. Or from your teacher, or from your family. So Bill said, I'm going to talk about accounting from the Bellwood. And Bellwood, the book was published in 2019. And he took us more into accounting and the problems that countries have in terms of, he emphasized on paying tax, that countries are poor because their, tax, paying systems are very poor. They don't have them in place. So guys, the class is over. I love you. Thank you very much. All right.